So should we start with I'm a Celebrity, as Gary alluded to it earlier on? We were saying you were saying, Gary, that you were going to watch every episode of this. So we've had 3 so far. How many have you watched?
3.
Oh, well done.
Respect that we already know it. I don't want to lie to people. We already know.
The magic of podcast has just been ruined.
The magic of radio. You've ruined it now.
I've never watched a full series of I'm a Celebrity before. I think the reason I got a bit bored was because sometimes they do show them doing a lot of nothing. But this year it does seem to be a very action-packed series. It seems to be task followed by task followed by task. You know, they've been hardly had any time. No, but previous series I've always thought they're just letting them sit around and argue. And maybe, I don't know, but
they've done a bit of that.
Yeah, but this year they've really gone for. I don't think they've actually sat down for more than 5 minutes by the way they've edited.
Star of the show, and you thought it'd be Chris Eubank, but it is Lady Colin Campbell or Lady C.
Well, I still think he's got the capacity to be a superstar of the show, but yeah,
they've sort of had a couple of blow-ups, haven't they, already?
Well, yeah, he's such a strange character. I love it, but yeah, she is as batty as batty as Batman.
Well, what do you have to say to yourself?
Why would I have to say anything to you?
I can't talk to you because all you want to get in your say, and you won't hear.
Well, excuse me, you're the one who has attacked me.
I haven't attacked you.
Yes, you have.
After the challenge, I said we should have some type of penalty if a person fails a challenge. For the next time, not for this time, but she took it personally.
And clearly you must be a fool, because any fool should have figured out that anybody who's prepared to have gook thrown on them is trying their best.
It is a misunderstanding. She thinks I'm attacking her.
You've overstepped the mark, you've been rude and impertinent, and that's all there is to it.
Lady C, Chris said he wants to drop it. Both of you just drop it, all right?
Excuse me, he's the one who's initiated it. Don't interfere. Thank you very much. Mind your own business.
The eating trial, I think, was one of the best in years. The sort of, her with the cutlery left a lot to be desired.
Serving from the left.
And I think, did Luke enjoy Georgie Porter's line about the?
I think she's lovely. I know we had a bit of a joke about her last week, but I just think she's lovely. And
she does actually seem very nice.
Yeah.
She spoke very. When they found it very strange. The only time they did show them, and this was in last night's, and so I'm not sure. They kind of asked them all to open up about their past. Did you see this?
Yeah.
And Chris Eubank did the whole how I became a boxer
and she did about living with her mum and grandma.
Yeah.
And them having to raise money to get her into a ballet school, but then she got a scholarship.
Yeah.
It was very sweet and very.
Yeah, it made me like her.
Yeah.
Not that I did it before, but you know what I mean. It made me like her.
I have always lived with my grandma and my mum. Never had a dad, and it's not like a big deal because I've never known, so I don't know.
Listening to everybody telling the story today about their lives and their backgrounds was actually quite amazing, quite intriguing. I thought Geordie, for example, came from a good, solid family home.
So my grandma was she was sort of like my mum, and my mum was like my sister, and we've always been a proper woman strong unit. So then my grandma died just recently last year. We went to loads of auditions for ballet school. I made it into one, but it was thousands and thousands and thousands of pounds. We couldn't afford it. So my mum is an artist.
Sorry, Georgie.
No, it's okay. It's because I'm remembering how good family is. So then she raised £2,000, and she was I'm going to get you to. Oh God. She's I'm going to make sure that you make it to dance school, George, because it's your dream, and you've got to do it. And then I got a scholarship in the end, so she didn't have to keep working.
Oh, that's great.
I'm a Celebrity is like Britain's Got Talent in as much as, yes, it comes back every year, yes, they do virtually the same thing, but it just never outstays its welcome.
13 are we on now?
We're on series 15 of I'm a Celebrity.
15?
Series
15, is it? Gosh.
Yeah.
Have they sometimes done more than one a year?
the second year they did 2 a year.
I was going to say, because I don't remember, Ant and Dec.
But I think, to me, this is the best one for a while. I think the last couple of years we've been quite disappointed, haven't we, with the general lineup? But I think so far there's been a lot. I just think I'm not big on these 3 that are coming in, and I don't think they need them.
They're doing it too early for a start, aren't they? Bringing 3 people, and then they're just token nobodies.
Reality stars.
Well, I think they brought them in as the reality stars people, and the idea of being they are used to being filmed and cameras on them.
But does that mean that
they probably think, they'll bring in an audience who watch these shows? But I think the audience that watch these shows will already be watching.